Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we explore the unexplained and dive deep into the mysteries of our universe. Today, we're tackling one of the most compelling and controversial topics of all time: UFOs, or as they are now officially termed, Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, UAPs. For decades, the subject was relegated to the fringes, dismissed as science fiction or conspiracy theories. But something has changed. The conversation has shifted from the realm of speculation to serious, high-level discussion, backed by astonishing evidence. So, what is this authentic proof that has government officials, military pilots, and credible scientists finally admitting that something is out there? Let's find out. For a long time, UFO evidence consisted of grainy photos, blurry videos, and anecdotal accounts that were easily debunked or explained away. But in recent years, the quality and source of the evidence have become impossible to ignore. I'm talking about high-resolution infrared footage, radar data, and multiple eyewitness testimonies from some of the most highly trained individuals on the planet, U.S. Navy fighter pilots. The most famous of these are the Gimbal, Go Fast, and FLIR-1 videos, officially released by the Pentagon. These aren't shaky amateur recordings. They are military-grade sensor data, capturing objects performing maneuvers that defy our current understanding of physics and aerodynamics. Let's break down what we see in these videos. In the Gimbal video, you can hear the pilot's genuine astonishment as they track a strange, rotating object. It has no visible wings, no discernible propulsion system, and it's flying against strong winds. One pilot exclaims, "Look at that thing, dude. It's rotating." These are professionals whose job is to identify aircraft, and they are completely baffled. In the Go Fast video, an object is seen zipping across the surface of the ocean at incredible speeds, far faster than any known human technology could manage at that altitude. The pilots are audibly confused, tracking it on their advanced systems, but unable to comprehend what they're seeing. These aren't just blips on a screen. They are tangible objects confirmed by multiple sensors, including radar and infrared, and observed by multiple highly credible witnesses simultaneously. Perhaps the most well-documented case is the 2004 USS Nimitz encounter. Commander David Fravor, a decorated FA-18 Super Hornet pilot, was diverted to investigate strange radar signals off the coast of San Diego. What he and his wingman encountered was a smooth, white tic-tac-shaped object, about 40 feet long, hovering erratically over a disturbance in the water. As Fravor descended to get a closer look, the object mirrored his movements and then accelerated at a speed he described as like a bullet, disappearing in less than 2 seconds. It then reappeared on radar 60 miles away almost instantly. Think about that. No sonic boom, no visible exhaust plume, just an instantaneous acceleration that is beyond anything we can engineer. Fravor's testimony, along with that of several other personnel from the Nimitz carrier group, has been vetted and confirmed as credible by the U.S. government. The significance of these encounters cannot be overstated. We're talking about repeated incursions into protected U.S. military airspace by objects that outperform our most advanced fighter jets. This has prompted a major shift within the government. In 2021, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a preliminary assessment on UAPs. While it didn't confirm extraterrestrial origins, it did confirm that of the 144 incidents analyzed since 2004, they could only explain one. The report explicitly stated that these phenomena clearly pose a flight safety issue and may pose a challenge to U.S. national security. It acknowledged that some UAPs appear to demonstrate advanced technology, noting observations of objects remaining stationary in high winds, moving against the wind, maneuvering abruptly, or moving at considerable speed, all without discernible means of propulsion. This is a monumental admission from the U.S. intelligence community. Following this report, Congress held its first public hearing on UFOs in over 50 years. High-ranking intelligence officials testified under oath, confirming the reality of these objects and the ongoing investigation. More recently, in a 2023 hearing, David Grush, a former Air Force intelligence officer and veteran of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, made explosive claims. He testified under oath that the U.S. government is in possession of non-human craft and biologics from their occupants. While his claims are still being investigated, the fact that a whistleblower of his standing is making these statements in a formal congressional setting represents a turning point. We've moved beyond asking if they are real to asking what they are. It's crucial to approach this with a scientific mindset. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. But what we now have is a convergence of data, radar data, infrared video, and expert eyewitness accounts from pilots and military personnel. The evidence shows objects exhibiting what are often called the 5 observables: anti-gravity lift, sudden and instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic velocities without signatures, low observability or cloaking, and transmedium travel, meaning the ability to move seamlessly between air and water. No known technology from any country on Earth can do this. The argument that these are just secret U.S. drones or technology from Russia or China doesn't hold up, as experts like Luis Elizondo, the former head of the Pentagon's UAP program, have repeatedly stated. The performance characteristics are simply too advanced. So where does this leave us? We are standing at the threshold of a new reality. The evidence is no longer confined to the shadows. It is being discussed openly by governments, military leaders, and scientists. This isn't about belief. It's about acknowledging the data. The proof, in the form of official verified sensor data and credible high-level testimony, is authentic and compelling. We may not have a craft on display in a museum yet, but the puzzle pieces are coming together, painting a picture that is both awe-inspiring and world-changing. The question is no longer do UFOs exist, but rather, what are they? Where do they come from? And what is their intent? The journey to find those answers has officially begun, and we're living through a truly historic moment of discovery. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the authentic evidence for UAPs. It's a fascinating and rapidly evolving story, and we'll be here to cover it every step of the way. If you found this information as mind-blowing as I do, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the unknown. What do you think about this evidence? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking up and stay curious.